try it, like it, create it. And today I want to show you how to wrap these wire flowers and then coat them in nail polish for making jewelry. So to do this, you're going to need something to wrap around. I like a pencil. Nothing too much larger than this because the nail polish won't adhere across the large surface. And then you need some lightweight wire. I'm using jewelry wire, but you can use wire, craft wire, or wire from the hardware store, as long as it's rather thin. And so to start, I just pull some off of my skein, and I don't need a long tail. And then I'm going to wrap it around the pencil once, like so, and then I twist, oops, pencil fell out there, and I twist it just a couple of times, and then move on to the next one. And you want to be rather tight in location there, so I'm going to wrap it around, and then I'm going to twist it around the pencil a couple of times. Now what this does is it gives you somewhat uniform shapes, and you can see that mine aren't perfect, and that's okay. So just give it a few twists, and right now I'm not worrying about the placement of those petals because I can move them around, and I want to do this 5 times. So right now I'm at 4, and so here's my 5th one. And I wrap it around the pencil, give it a good twist, and then remove the pencil, and you can see here I've got 5. So I'm going to adjust those so that they're flower shapes. Okay, this one got a little away from me, but I will fix this one later on after I apply the nail polish. So what I'm going to do here is just pull the 2 tabs down, the 2 tails, and then cut off. Now this wire is so thin that I can just cut it with a regular scissor. And so you want multiples of these so that you can join them together to create a bracelet or earrings or a necklace or whatever you would like. Here's a couple of versions that I have. I'm working with some dark colors here. This is a dark gray, a burgundy, and a blue. So I'm going to wrap a few more, and then I'm going to coat them in nail polish. So to do that, just one more time, I'll show you. Take the strand of wire, and you can see this happens pretty quickly. I'm just giving it a twist here, and then I'm moving on to the next and giving it a twist. I got the wire wrapped around myself here. Actually going to undo that one and do it again because I didn't like the location of it. So I wrapped it around, and then I'm going to give it a twist, trying to stay as close to the other petal as I can, and then continuing on, wrapping, and then twisting. Going to the next one, wrapping, and I'm trying to stay in tight to the center. I don't know that you can see that until I'm finished here. And right now, like I said, I'm not concerned about the placement of the leaves because I will change those. Wire is forgiving. You can bend it whatever way you want. So there you see I've got 5, and they're just kind of all randomly placed, and that's okay because I can then straighten them out. And what I'm trying to do here is move them, and you may have to go like high and low with your petals because when you apply your nail polish, you don't want them touching each other. Once the nail polish is applied and dry, you can go back in and change that. So let me cut this off, and then I'll show you how I apply the nail polish. I'm going to go with some blue here, and I'm just going to use this one here. And so what I'm going to do is I'll show you with the pencil first. What I'm going to do is brush with the brush sideways across the petal so that it makes like a bubble with nail polish. So I'm going to try to do that without dripping too much. And the quality of your nail polish here doesn't matter. The cheaper the better. And so what I do is I go around all the metal first so I have something for the nail polish to adhere to first. You definitely don't have to do that. I just found that to be easier. Now I'm loading my brush up pretty thick with nail polish, and I'm going to drag it across the petal and see how you get that kind of like a bubble, actually. That's what you want. And I find, because I put the nail polish on there first, that works pretty well. And as I say that, oh, no, that one worked. Okay, that was going to give me a little trouble there. And there. So there we have it. Oh, I lost that one. Have to fill it in again. And you can, even after they're dry, you can go back in and fill them. If it's giving you trouble. This one happens to be dripping nail polish down my finger, and that sometimes happens, unfortunately. And then I just grab onto it, and I'm using my scissors. You can use pliers, tweezers, whatever. But I just lightly grab it, and then I stick it into a container to hold it and wait for it to dry. So that's it, and I'll show it to you here in a second. Okay, so there, I have it sitting in a cup. Styrofoam would be great. I didn't have any on hand, and like I said, I have nail polish on my fingers now, which I need to clean off. This doesn't always happen, but like I said, it did this time because it dripped down the flower petal. So that's how you make them. I hope that was helpful. And after I get them together and have enough of them to do something with them, I will come back and show you that as well.